everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back doing another M19 Intermediate Swiss Draft League. Issereth, the Awakener is the rare, we're definitely going to take her. Really strong card. Happily taking it. Other good cards in here. Skilled Animator, which I would take over Pioneer. I really like this card a lot too. I like the Nightmare's Thirst, Electrify, I like the Pioneer. And that's about it. Okay. Follow-up pick. Dissenter. Child of Night is better for the life gain deck if I end up black-white. But Issereth can go anywhere she wants. So what's the best card in this pack? Encyclopedia went down a little bit in my book only because, not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just, this format has been just basically so fast now that it's pretty tough to effectively utilize this card. So I might just take one of the 2-drops because this pack is otherwise pretty unexciting. We could take the Marauder's Axe. Feels a little bit early to do that, but it's a good card. I feel like we take one of the black cards only because I really do want to play Issereth. She is very strong. And like I said, I think that while they both have good synergies in the right deck, but I think we'll go with the lifelink. I don't actually know if this is better than Doom Dissenter, but we'll take it. Alright, pick number 3. Make a Stand is actually very good, but there's a Shock in here as well. Also good. Volcanic Dragon is probably better, although expensive, but it has haste. Might be the best card in the pack, though. There's also a Swift Claw in here. Dragon's probably the best card. It's expensive, but haste, it'll put people away pretty quick. I think we'll take it over the Shock. Alright, we can take the Electrify now. More removal. There's a Thud. There's a Drill Master. We'll take the Electrify. Get more removal. Here, can take the Dissenter. Best card in the pack is probably Europer Guide. But we'll take a Dissenter. It's a good card too. Hired Blade, Gallant Cavalry, which is actually pretty awesome with Issereth. But we probably just take the Instigator. Then we're actually at this point fairly well set up for Trumpet Blast. We'll take the Instigator. Instigator for days, huh? Another Gallant Cavalry. So some decent white in here, but the Instigators are good. They've actually proven themselves to be good 2-drops. Make a Stand. Act of Treason. I could take the Endurance. Endurance is good too. It's actually kind of cool with Instigator. It's good with Issereth. I mean, you definitely want Issereth to not die. So, and it's actually really good with Doom Dissenter. It's good with Child of Night. Alright. It's good with a lot of things. We'll take it. Make a Stand, I think, is the best card in that pack. We can take the 2-headed zombie. 4 power, 4 mana menace. Probably like it more than the Infectious Horror. Some late white in here, but I think the cards we're getting are quite good. None of these cards matter so much. Guess we can take the Horror. I'm not really going to play Crash Through, I don't think. Trumpet Blast, getting it here is nice. Certainly the direction we want to go. Alright, Duress. Good sideboard card. None of these cards matter. Guess we can take Lava Axe. Good to see red flowing that late. Taking the Smelt. Once again for sideboard. And last pick land. Alright. Good start. Plenty of early plays. We've got the Go Wide card, which I think is just an excellent strategy in general. The Trumpet Blast, the Inspired Charge, the Make a Stand. What? Oh my god. This pack is insane. Just insane. I think we're far enough along down this aggro path where I don't really want to shift gears here. But geez, reinforcements, War Leader, and Goreclaw? That's crazy. Um, I mean, it's not too late to like abandon ship on a color, but I don't really want to. I'm just gonna take the motivator. I mean, the plan after pack one, the plan we're working towards is already in really good shape, so I don't think we need to abandon ship for any of these cards, but they're all good. We'll take the motivator over the Harpy and Nightmare's Thirst and Strangling Spores. I'd rather have the another little dude that speeds up the battle. Ultimately, I think it'll be the best plan. So Neonate's good, but I think we want the Boggart Brute. Menace for days. Another motivator in here, which is good, but we'll take the Brute. Better beatdown. I love Vampire Neonate too, but... So, could take another two-headed zombie. Plenty of white. I've mentioned that a couple times. White is definitely open, but like I said, what we're building is very good. I guess I'll take another two-headed zombie. I like the Menace quite a bit. Here we can take the Strangling Spores. I don't think I mean, we have some life gain, but not enough where Nightmare's Thirst I think is going to be good enough for us. Strangling Spores is a little bit clunky, but we'll take it. Alright, pretty easy. Oh, is it an easy shock? Geez, Instigator, Shock, Bloodletter, Sure Strike. All good. I think we'll take the Shock. We're good on the creature count already, even though I think Bloodletter is really good. Sure Strike is very good too, but I'd rather just have the 1-mana kill spell here. Well, Shock number 2 is a nice pickup. Definitely taking it over Macabre Waltz. Yeah, we're in good shape here. Yeah, I mean, Strangling Spores and Electrify are probably on the low end of the totem pole for priority for this deck because I would like to get down to 16 lands. I think I'm still fine playing the Volcanic Dragon, even in a 16 land deck, just as like a one of win game if you're getting flooded. I don't know. It's a nice top deck late game. It just does a lot. Okay, so there's Thud, but we don't have any active treason. We don't have any pump other than, although Abnormal Endurance Thud is actually cool. But I think we'll just take the Sure Strike. I'd rather play Sure Strike than Spores or Electrify just because the extra damage is huge. At this point, I think I've mentioned this before, but I think the pump spells in this format are just better than the mid-range removal spells. Well, maybe not for every deck, but certainly for aggro. You'd much rather just pay 2 and get an extra 3 damage in, or trade with something, or get some extra damage in, get your dude back. These things seem better to me. Motivator came back, which is nice. This deck is starting to come together quite nicely. I think the real problem is the motivators look less good with our 2-drop selection, but they're still good with our 3 and 4-drop selection, so that's fine. So we can take the Harpy. It works well with the Doom Dissenter. It works well with the Instigators. All right. Taking over a Hired Blade and another Duress. I think that's okay. Oh, all the motivators. All right, well, motivators are good, so I don't have a problem taking them. We can take the Hired Blade now. A little bit of not so much synergy with the motivators is there, but that's okay. We'll still take it. Take the Fire Elemental. Instigator number 3. All right, so Duress, another Duress out of sideboards. Basically, this deck just needs... I would run probably 2 more Trumpet Blasts and be extraordinarily happy about that. I'd probably take Trumpet Blast over most things at this point. So here we can take the Lightning Mare. Good 2-drop beater. Probably wheel the Motivator anyway. Taking over Child of Night. Seems correct to me. So we're still looking like 16 lands, but There's some chopping block stuff here for sure. I guess we just go deep on instigators. I mean, the problem with too many instigators is if we don't have the means to inflate them, they're not going to be that impressive. But for now, I'm happy to take them. If we can get one more trumpet blast, I'd be happy. I think 2 is enough. Boggart Brutes I do like quite a bit. I'd really like to get the Veteran. We have so many goblins in here, but I mean, I'm happy to take Boggart Brutes too. They're very strong. Probably cut the Hired Blade, I guess. Another Boggart Brute. I think we just go Brutes over Dragons here. And at this point, I'm a little more willing to cut probably one of our 4-drop removal, although we have plenty of creatures. Harpy's actually just insane now with the instigators and the motivators, so I think we keep that. Probably cut like the spores, I guess. Take the Brute. Hasty Minotaur. I'd probably play that over an Electrify too. But it's possible I get off of the Volcanic Dragon, but like I said, I kind of like what it's doing for this deck. Could take the Act of Treason. There's a Walking Corpse as well. We do have a sack outlet here. Okay. Do we have any others? No, I guess not, but that's okay. It's kind of cool. Rise from the Grave for sideboard maybe. We've already got the Smelt and stuff, so I don't know. There's some bomb creature I want to bring back. All the Boggart Brutes. Well, that's pretty good for us. So, yeah. All the motivators and Boggart Brutes I could ask for. Alright, I think at this point we are clearly 16 lands. And maybe I do just get off the Volcanic Dragon. Like, I can pretty easily cut these 3 cards and be just ultra low curve. Like I said, I think one more Trumpet Blast would really put this deck over the edge, but as of now, we're still very good. None of these cards matter. I'm never going to sideboard into Crash Through. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, alright. Maybe I do play the... Ooh, Diagraph Ghoul. Unfortunately, Diagraph Ghoul not so good in here with the motivators, but it is just like a 1-drop beater. I don't know. I'll consider it. Alright, I guess another Smelt for sideboard against the heavy artifact deck. Walking Corpse. Huh. So, I still could play the Volcanic Dragon. Just cause. We're clearly 16 lands, though. This is like definitive 16 land deck. And I still could just run the Electrify and the Strangling Spores as extra removal spells in here. It's not the worst idea. Because we don't need to run like a Walking Corpse. We probably don't need the Diagraph Ghoul, but it's just a 1-drop. Which is nice. We're so much more red intensive. I kind of want to just focus on the red, but I guess we need double black for Isareth too, huh? So, how do I find a way to get these 3 cards in there? If I want the Dragon, the Spores, and the Electrify, I basically need to cut... I need to cut 4 cards if I'm running the 16 lands. So I need to do something like this, or I want to do something like this. We probably cut the Ghoul. Maybe the Dissenter. Dissenter is good with the Harpy, so maybe the Child. The Child's better with the motivators. Like I said too, we can also just focus on red. You don't need to play a turn 3 Isareth. Huh. Basically, you don't want to cut any of our spells. They're all valuable. So I need to cut 3 cards. Maybe I cut them both, the child and the dissenter. Focus on the red. And then we'll cut... maybe a motivator? Maybe 4 motivators is excessive. It probably is. Alright, something like this. This is very good. It's got a great game plan. All the menace. Still am okay with dragon in here. Alright, this is how we're running it. So, little to no black. We didn't get any fixing. There was a chance to, but I actually forget what I took over it. I think we'll probably do 10-6. It's going to be a little bit tougher to play the Issereth, but I think we're going to do 10-6. Yeah, I mean, this is a cool deck. Very cool. Good game plan. We'll see if we can execute it. Alright, we'll see you round 1. Alright, we're in round 1. 2 black mana is pretty awkward with this hand, though. And I guess, you know, basically, because we have 2 swamps and a volcanic dragon, I think I'm going to mull it. This one we'll keep. We're basically bottoming any non-lands. Although this one has the dragon too, awkwardly. Well, they missed the land drop. We did not, so that's good. Okay. Guess we'll get in there. See what their second color is. Okay. So we'll electrify that. Well, good news is we're pretty close to that volcanic dragon now. So if we're not going to draw spells or black mana, at least we're working towards a big goal here. Okay. Alright. Well, probably save the abnormal endurance for another rabid bite or something, because we can win next turn with this volcanic dragon if all goes our way. Alright, so we're playing against green-red. The deck looks pretty good though. I didn't see anything bad. Sideboard options are Active Treason, but we can't steal the Vine Mare with that. Duress is for Rabid Bite. Rise from the Grave to take something fat. Probably don't need any of this. Smelt deals with a Gargoyle. Not really feeling anything so much. Not yet, at least. Let's continue. Yeah, it's a keep. Good hand. Brood into Issereth. That's probably the plan. Definitely want to start with mountains because of Lightning Mare. But next turn, I guess we want to play the swamp in case I have to play Issereth. Whoa, kept the one-lander. Seems a bit dangerous. Trumpet Blast is like probably the strongest card in our deck, believe it or not. Not exactly sure why you keep a one-lander. Seems a bit crazy to me, but I like it. I mean, you keep a one-lander if you're on the draw. You don't keep a one-lander if you're on the play. So I probably just kill that. Much more mean that way. So guess we go Brute, Motivator, Pass. The beauty of this, it really is beautiful, is that I can play Issereth, give it haste, and bring back our Brute. Man, that is nasty. And they have to double block, or they're not going to. Double block there. Well, seems like a bad idea. Okay. Guess I'll just bring that one back. Oh, I see. Okay. Spit Flame. Got it. Alright, well, get in there, plus 3 dudes, and then Trumpet Blast next turn. For some reason, it looks like I've accidentally put up a stop when I play a spell. I guess I could have played Brute there and given it haste, but didn't even feel like doing that. Alright, see you round 2. Round 2, we're on the draw. We're going to have to mulligan, but our opponent has also mulligan. This is a keep. Basically bottom any land. Alright, bottoming the swamp. Well, no play yet is good news for us. And that is a draw that I'll take. I guess there's no reason to give it haste. Basically, if you give it haste, you just open it up for take vengeance anyway, so that doesn't make sense. Alright, we'll kill the pack beast with the spores and continue to beat in, I guess. Yeah, I'd rather use spores. Better use of mana, and we can use abnormal endurance to kill later, so. Would be nice to have a little bit more damage on board, but this will have to do. Doomed Dissenter is slightly less exciting, isn't it? Guess we get in there. Whatever gets blocked, we'll sack to the Harpy, which is fine. Keeping the beats up here. Fell Spectre. Alright. Guess we'll discard the... Probably the Electrify. I feel like endurance is more important to getting us to 20 damage. Pretty awkward here. No doubt. Pretty awkward. I don't really want to sack my Motivator so much to the Harpy. It's a little bit dangerous. And Motivator is still pretty valuable for making all the rest of our things have haste. It's kind of a putting all your eggs in one basket sort of deal. I guess I need to be... I guess I trade abnormal endurance for a Fell Spectre, though. So, that's interesting. Okay. I wonder if that means they don't... If they had removal, I would have blocked there. So that kind of tells me maybe they don't have removal. Okay. All right. So they must have just drawn that. All right. It could use the endurance. It doesn't really help us that much, though. So we'll just take a billion here. Okay. Wonder why they have the, they almost have like a sack deck to a certain extent. Shock. Not quite good enough, unfortunately. So we're at 5, which means probably have to shock the sky scanner. I'm not really seeing a way to win here. Even if I... Let's see. Even if I... Well, I guess it's theoretically a way to not die. But not really good enough here. So we take 4. Do I want to even save the motivator? I guess, is there anything I could draw? I mean, there's just nothing. Isareth? To get back a motivator? It doesn't matter. Alright. Let's go to game 2 here. So, kind of an odd deck, huh? Duress for Luminous Bond. Oh, I'm not loving that. Active Treason. Rise from the Grave. It's good if you can kill the Angel of the Dawn. But I'm not really feeling it. Our spot removal doesn't look so great either, but... No, I think this is it. Like, I'm not really feeling any cuts or anything on a sideboard that seems essential here. So we'll play first. That's a keep. Good hand, too. That was a great draw. Okay. I think we'll go Harpy here. That was a great draw. So, endurance is great. It must be close to lethal here, right? Play the instigator. Could we just give it haste? I guess that's fine too. I mean, I could actually just make this trade, huh? Or I could have normal endurance. But it's trading anyway. That's not a great play. But I could just sack it and then yeah. Well, I surprisingly don't mind this trade so much. But I think we'll just continue to get damage in here. Could sack the other goblin and get in for 6 too. That's pretty good. Kind of forces them to respond with the or respond to the harpy too. That's fine. Oh, we easily trade for the line breaker here, I think. And then we just kill that and win. All right. So, I mean, obviously the aggro plan we have is good. I mean, I can do Doom Dissenter for their Doom Dissenter, but I don't know how scared of Doom Dissenter I actually am. I'm not sure how much the card actually matters. I guess having only one Trumpet Blast is probably okay if you have the Ravenous Harpy. So at least you have like 2 plans to use your little tokens with. That's not bad. Lightning Mare is a little bit worse, but it did its job. It got its damage in. And it traded with something, so could do the Hostile Minotaur. It slightly ups the curve though, doesn't it? But it's already got haste too, which is redundant with Motivator. Whatever. We'll keep this. I like what we're doing. This hand is not my favorite. We're on the draw though. I think we keep. It's a scary keep, but it's a keep. I think it's because the Motivator does so much, but I don't know. It's tough. Tough choice all around. That was a good draw. So we'll go Instigator, we'll give a Goblin haste and get in there. I'll trade half of my Instigator for a Doom Dissenter if they want. I'm okay with that. I think better that than, I don't know, maybe something else. So we can trade our Brute. Well, let's see if they attack with the Zombie. Alright, that's good news. Because now we can get in with the Brute. Which is pretty important. That was a good draw too, jeez. Okay. So, play the Zombie. Give it haste. And I guess we can attack with all three. I don't care if they kill the Goblin, because I think they don't want to take that much damage. So we'll kill the Sentinel. Uh-oh. It's pretty good value. That's pretty nice, actually. Okay. Alright, so we go Dragon. Take 5 and I go to 4. Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll see you in round 3. Round 3 we'll keep. We'll just play the Lightning Mare. Not the best use of mana, but I like it more here. Sarkin, huh? So we probably want to kill Sarkin. Does that mean I have to trade my Trumpet Blast for it? Okay, I think I see how we can do this. So basically, this one attacks him, this one attacks Sarkin, this one attacks Sarkin. This way, at least, we're going to get some damage going too here. Because I think they probably block the... If they just block there, we just kill Sarkin? No, we want the Sentinel dead too. Alright. Oh, that's too bad for us. Alright. Well, they had the good stuff. So Sarkin's going to stay alive. Alright. Guess we attack Sarkin. Okay. Mm-hmm. Alright. Kill this. Kill Sarkin. Kill you. Alright. I think we'll get in with all these. That's fine. Yeah, that makes way more sense. I think we'll kill the Green Seeker. Mm-hmm. Well, it's good to see this volcanic dragon one of that we played. Just doing everything we needed to. Alright, let's just get in with the dragon and pass. This way, they play a rapid bite, we electrify in response, they play a flyer, kill it. Whatever we need to do. Alright. Well, volcanic dragon just doing a bajillion damage that game. As it is supposed to. So, playing against green-red, we can act a fatty, but didn't even see any fatties, did we? We saw like 4 threes. I think the game plan is good. Got the removal, we've got the go wide. We're good. Well, it turns out 7 lands is not so good. This one, on the other hand, we'll keep. And yeah, I guess we'll keep a black mana. We do actually have black spells in here and only 6 in the deck, so kind of makes sense. Okay. Looks like 2 can play at this instigator game, huh? Well, if you're going to draw instigator into instigator, best to have a trumpet blast in your hand. Take it. Sure. Okay. We'll attack. We're going to use one of our shocks here. This is fine too. Alright, that's the best play you got. I'm happy. Motivator, yeah, that's good enough. I'm glad they're killing those too, especially given that they know we have Isareth. Alright, that's a big dude. It's going to be a bit of a problem. So, 2-headed zombie haste. They double block. We have to trade a zombie for a sentinel. That may have to be good enough. Guess we attack. Maybe I was supposed to. I could have attacked with the motivator too. That would have been the clear block though. So I could have, I don't know, gotten more damage in, I guess, but ultimately I don't know. I'm undecided on whether that's better or not. Basically, giving any creature haste is quite good. Mm-hmm. So I can save the thing. The problem is abnormal endurance doesn't really do anything on my goblin other than kill the Spark Tongue Dragon. We'll save our motivator. Sure. Mm-hmm. Alright, looks like they got flooded. Nobody expects the root snare. Alright. Cool. Went 2-1. Definitely think this could have easily won. It's a sweet deck. I think it would have been over the top, like I said, with a double Trumpet Blast, but it was nice to still have the Harpy to make use of the little dudes if they had no other purpose. So, pretty sweet deck. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad we ran that Volcanic Dragon. That came up huge for us in multiple games. Alright, we'll see you for the next one, folks.